Sup guys, that's Rajshekar here. Welcome to this video where I'm going to be sharing with you some really powerful principles and walk you through the 5 different stages of becoming an influencer. Now, if you're watching me live on Facebook, just give me a love symbol if you're happy to be here. And if you're watching a recording of this, maybe on my YouTube channel or any other place, just hit the like button over there, subscribe to my channel, and watch out for more of my videos, because I like to go deep into insights. I like to actually share with people all the stuff that I've been learning, and also give you the in-depth view on how does it really work. Okay, so just to give you an idea, my name is Rajshekar. I've been in the online space for over 7 to 8 years right now. I started my agency in the year 2011, and been running an agency for more than 7 years. And in the last 18 to 24 months, I've been able to start a completely new vertical in digital coaching. And currently I'm coaching over 14,000 people in my community who are going through my coaching process, building their own digital products, growing their influence, and many of them are getting some phenomenal results. In fact, I just started a hackathon recently, and where I'm working with a group of 250 people who are taking action at the same time, and it's creating some magical results for people all over. So in this video, I'm going to go and explain to you how to become an influencer. Okay, if you're excited, just type BIO in the comment box. BIO is bring it on. Yes. Awesome. And even if you're watching a recording of this, participate with me. Okay. And when you type in the comment box and you participate, you'll be more focused. Your learning will be moving to the next level. Okay. So let me now jump into the mind map as usual. It's just like a clean white sheet over here. And I'm just going to, the first concept that I'm going to explain to you is, there are 2 kinds of influencers. Okay, kinds of influencers. And the first type of an influencer is somebody who you would normally see in the YouTube space and other spaces, who are entertainers. Okay, so I'll just make it very clear. Who are these entertainers? Entertainers are those people who have a large influence online. They may be on Instagram, they may be on YouTube, they may be on TikTok, but their content does not have any value as far as knowledge is concerned. They're just there to entertain. Even my son, he watches this guava juice, and there are so many other YouTube channels out there. Guys just doing some random stuff which have millions of views, lots of likes. These guys make a lot of money. A lot of brands come and do stuff with them, but they are not a true influencer according to me, because yes, they have a role to play, but there's something better than that. How many of you are with me till this point? Okay, so the first category is you have these entertainers, and you would find entertainers on all of these platforms: Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, which is big right now. Okay, and Facebook, of course. Then you have the second category of influencers, who are the educators. Those people who are actually creating content, to educate people, to improve people's lives and stuff like that. And the classic example of this is like guys like Gary Vaynerchuk, and then you have many names which of people who are doing interviews, who are doing posting great quality stuff on social media. They may not have millions and millions of followers like the sports stars or the music stars, or even some of these YouTube children YouTube channels where they have millions of views. You just type Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I think it's touching some 2 billion views or something like that. It's crazy. Okay, now these educators may not have that much of that many views. It is definitely running into millions, but they are the ones who are really creating a shift in society. Okay, and even under educators, there are a few categories. You can find educators in different sectors. You have like tech, in the tech space, in the business space, in the personal development space. Okay, in the personal development space, we have educators even in the relationship space. Okay, so under entertainers, you would have musicians, gamers, just random entertainers, the random guys who just keep posting stuff. And of course, you have even kids kids channels and all of that. It's entertainment. Okay, it's not. And under kids, you also have educators, like you have guys like Rob and who used to be on Mad, on Nickelodeon and stuff like that. He does a lot of this DIY stuff. I mean, he's also an educator, but it's more catered to that particular. I'll put that under crafts and creativity and things like that. Okay. So these are the different kinds of influencers that you would see. Now, business influencers are the ones that I follow, like internet marketers, business influencers, those people who are having new ideas to share about the world, futurists, and these kind of stuff. So just type in the comment box if you're watching me live till this point. What kind of influencers or what kind of categories of influencers do you follow? What is your number one topic that you would like to follow from an influencer? What's the number one topic? Type in the comment box. Okay, I'll read your comments. Okay, so now the second concept is where I want to jump into the different levels of influence. Okay, I want to jump in and let's type the different instead of levels, I'll call it stages of influence. Okay, and there are predominantly 5 stages of influence. The first one is I'll just number this out. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and 5. Let's just put this in the right order. Okay, the basic stage, I wouldn't even call them as an influencer, but the most basic are the generalists. Those people who are just like what they call is the general population. The generalists, they are into many things. They don't have anything specific. They're just in the workforce, or they're just not coming out and standing for something. They're just blending into the crowd of the world, of the masses. And they don't have any influence, if you actually ask me. They may be nice people, good people, they have some knowledge, but they are really not going out there and putting a flag out there to say that they stand for something. Just a generalist. Okay. The second category is what I call as a specialist. A specialist is somebody who is good at something. For example, you may know some musicians who are really good. You may know some artists who are very good, who are experts in something, but they are really not well known. Okay, so the catch here is a specialist is talented but not well known. Okay, and if you're not well known, then you don't have influence. There's no way that you can actually connect with people and influence them to do anything, because you're there, you're talented, you're an expert, but nobody knows what you do. Only your family or friends may know. Okay. Now, the third level is called the authority. Okay. The third level of influence is authority. Authority people, they have influence. They are the ones who actually start off influence. They are experts and they're skilled in their art form. They're respected for their knowledge. People know them. Okay, people know them and people want to work with them. Okay, they are contacted by people, so they don't have to chase for things. They are an authority in their space. And most of the people who are getting started, like who are authors, speakers, trainers, coaches, fall under this category of level 3, okay, or stage 3, which is the authority. Okay, authority is who's skilled, respected, people know them, and they get contacted. Okay, but there are 2 levels above this. Okay, and before I get into explaining the other 2 levels, I just want to say that I would say easily 50 to 60% of the population are in this generalist specialist category. In fact, even more. Maybe the 80-20 rule applies over here. Okay, so 80% of the world is falling under these 2 categories. Okay, and the remaining 20% of the world, you would have, I'll just put this here as 80. Okay, I'll just make this as a chunk so that you're able to see it. Okay, Pareto's principle holds so true even in a concept like this. Okay, so in the 20%, you would have authorities. People are actually doing a conscious effort to making things happen. Okay, so I'll just put this back over here. Okay, now let's come to, we have the top 5%, and then we'll bring it down to the top 1% or even less than 1%. Okay, so this is category number 4 and category number 5. This is what we call as a celebrity. Like most of the celebrities that we know, cricketers, film stars, sports personalities, anybody who's like, even in some cases even like politicians, they would all come under the celebrity figure because they have a lot of influence, and that's why they have become brand ambassadors, right? A brand ambassador is somebody who is who endorses the brand, and the masses actually follow them. And look at this. If you look at this graph over here, these generalists, they end up following authorities. Okay, I was just doing some thinking about this. Okay, generalists, they follow authority and they follow celebrities. Okay, like the masses, they normally follow these segments of societies. In fact, if you also think about it, most generalists will follow only celebrities, because it's all about the flashy stuff, the external stuff that they're enamored by about that particular person. Sports stars, film stars, and so on. And the specialists, a lot of specialists, they end up following authorities. Like if for example, when I'm if I look at it right now, I'm probably in the stage of authority right now. Okay, authority, and somewhere between authority and celebrity, and moving my way up the stages here. But when I was just getting started as a specialist in my digital space, I decided to follow other authority figures. Like I can name a few guys like Neil Patel and many other affiliate marketers and stuff. And I was following what they're doing because they're authorities in their space. And then before I knew it, I ended up becoming an authority in my own domain. Of course, there's a long way to go, but in the space of digital coaching. Okay, there are not many people in India who have such a large influence in this particular field or niche that I picked up. And that's how I've actually worked my way up in the last 18 months. So as a specialist, yes, I would look at celebrities, but I would mainly look at authorities. Those people are really good at what they were doing. Okay, by the way, does this make sense till this point? Just type MS in the comment box. Just type make sense in the comment box if this is making sense to you. Okay, so the celebrity is somebody who is, you can either, I'll just mention this here, film stars, sports stars. They are very good at what they do. They are very popular. They are mostly popular due to the mass media. Okay, extremely popular. In fact, I'll put them under this. And in some cases, the celebrities, they are just popular and they have maybe a few skills, but they may or may not have an authoritative power. Okay, they may be famous, but they may not have an authoritative power to say things and to move large groups of people to go and do some things. Okay, and that's where you have the fifth category, which is the celebrity authority. Okay, celebrity authority. And I want to just tell you a few traits. Okay, so a celebrity authority is somebody who is one level above a celebrity. They are not necessarily just popular like like the typical celebrities, but they do have a huge like a deep influence and connection that they have with their audience. And I'll just put down a few traits about celebrity authorities that I think will be useful for you to know. Okay, and I'll give you some examples of celebrity authorities as we explain this. Okay, let's come back over here. I just copied and pasted some stuff here. So celebrity authorities, they are highly in demand. Everybody wants a slice of them, and everybody wants their opinions about stuff. Okay, celebrity authorities are extremely well paid. They make, when I say that they're the 1% of the population, right? It only means that if a specialist or an authority is getting paid, say 1 lakh rupees. Okay, for example, if you're a speaker and you're getting paid say 1 lakh rupees for a speaking engagement, a celebrity authority will 1 lakh rupees is $1,500. Okay, I'll talk in dollars. A celebrity authority can get paid even up to $200 to even $300,000 to speak for 90 minutes. Okay, Gary Vaynerchuk and all these guys, if they have to speak in any keynote, that's their rate. Okay, they're extremely well paid because of that influence that they've built. Number 3 is they are in demand even by the media. Everybody wants a scoop of them. They want to know what they're doing and stuff. Celebrity authorities have raving fans, not just followers. Raving fans, like they would do whatever it takes. They would do whatever the authority says. Celebrity authorities are the leading authorities in their niche and industry. And celebrity authorities have a great lifestyle, not just a great bank account. They're able to really move. So can you think of any celebrity authorities right now which you can type in the comment box? Who do you think are some of the popular celebrity authorities that you can think of? Type in the comment box. Let me see if there's someone that we can see here. Okay, let me refresh my screen. Awesome. I'm just pulling this up. Type in the comment box. Even if you're watching a recording of this on the YouTube channel, I want you to go and type in the comment section. Name a few ones, because I want to read some of your comments right now. I'm refreshing live, but I'll be reading even the comments later. Let's see some of the celebrity authorities that I can think of. Okay. Superb. Samya is asking, okay, when you get a celebrity, are you going to also have flashy stuff? Yeah, I think I'll stick to celebrity authority in a slightly different way. Okay, good. Nice. So I'm seeing some stuff coming over here, and lot of celebrity authorities. Yeah. So I can think of Oprah Winfrey. I can think of Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Albert Einstein. Some of them are no more now, but then they are celebrity authorities. Like they had the substance to give to the world, and people respected them. They had raving fans. They were demanded by the media. They were extremely well paid. It was very, very different from the film stars and the sports stars. Okay, so very different. I think now all of you would have got the differentiation between celebrity and celebrity authority. It's because these folks here are doing, they are still doing a job for, either for the production company or for their team. Okay, they are still bound by a few set of rules that they got to play the game with. But these guys, celebrity authorities, they create new industries. They define new markets. They open up new things with the authority that they have. Okay, so great. I'm able to see a lot of stuff here. Gary Vee, Ivan Meisner, Bob Proctor, Brian Tracy, Mark Zuckerberg. Fantastic. He's a celebrity authority for sure. Who else do we have? Robin Sharma, yeah, celebrity authority. Deepak Chopra, Tony Robbins, Oprah Winfrey. Who else can you think of? Lakshmi Mittal. Yeah, I already mentioned Warren Buffett. Let's see, who else can I think of? Yeah. Anybody else I can think of? Okay, yeah, I think you guys get the idea. So a celebrity authority is somebody who can move the markets, who can move society in the direction that they want. So the next step is, how many of you would like to know how do you start moving your way up? The formula for influence building. Just type BIO in the comment box. Bring it on. Okay. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's in some cases it may happen. Like if you really maybe written a book like J.K. Rowling or something like that, and the movie is done out of it. That's it. You become a celebrity authority in that space. But still, there are many years of preparation that she went through. But let's understand the formula for influence building. The first step of the formula is you need to now define your positioning. I mean, what do you want people to know you for? I mean, that should be clear, your niche. Because if you're trying to be in multiple things, there's no way people are going to be following you. Like look at Elon Musk. He cashed out of PayPal, then he started off Tesla, and then Solar City, and then SpaceX and stuff like that. And he clearly has defined his positioning, even though he's a serial entrepreneur doing like multiple things. But it's all, the positioning is he wants to change the world with technology. As simple as that. Okay, so you got to now you got to think about that. What is your positioning? The first step. Okay, the second step is you have to start. You need to have a core message. One core message. Like for example, in my case, my positioning is I want to be known as a digital coach. A person, the freedom guy who helps a lot of people build a business without any office or employees. Okay, that's the positioning. And my core message is, to change the way people learn and to change the way people teach. So my message is when I do workshops and I do webinars, I always keep telling the same thing. Like I'm on a mission to help 100,000 people live a lifestyle of freedom, and I want to fundamentally change the way people learn and the way people teach. Because if all of us can change that in a digital age, we can create a ripple effect in this world. Okay, so I keep voicing that out again and again, and that's what has helped me grow my influence. Okay. Number 3 is once you have your core message, you got to start rallying. Okay, when I say rallying, it's more to do with marketing, or more than the word marketing, I'll say content marketing. Like what I'm doing now is actually a part of my rallying process, where I'm giving a lot of valuable information. I'm going deep into insights. And by sharing such information, I'm going to connect with you on a more deeper level, and you'll understand exactly what I stand for, rather than me just putting something like 3-4 minutes video and just talk something and walk out. Okay, so your rallying or your marketing has to be like speaking to the needs of your market and going deep in terms of your knowledge. Okay, then step number 4 is you'll start to get noticed. And as you're starting to get noticed, you need to start building your digital tribes. So your digital tribes can be built either through a product that you sell, a digital product, or you can even do it through a community. So let's say you're going to be starting off a Facebook group just like this, or you want to start off a WhatsApp group or a Telegram group, and you start putting together the tribe. People are able to resonate with your message, and then you'll build your followers. Okay, even your tribe also includes your followers on social media. That will start to grow. And as this is growing, the next step is you need to start creating strategic alliances. Okay, because any celebrity that I've known, they have not done it on their own. They've always had created some kind of a partnership alliance or something like that to explode that. It can even be as simple as you partnering with a promoter, or you partnering with a media agency, or somebody who's going to promote you because you already have something going and you stand for something. You have a core message, a core positioning. Okay, so in my case, I created an alliance called the Digital Masters Alliance. 9 of us came together. We started to help each other initially, and then now we have a conference that happens once every 2 months in different parts of India, called the Digital Masters Conference. And 9 of us were technically all competitors. We are technically rivals in our industry, and we just came together and we started to create some magic together because of the intent. The intent was to really create a strategic alliance, and because of that strategic alliance, all of our influence started to grow up, in a much faster way than doing things on our own. So you can look for promoters. Okay. Even if it's going to be competitors, they have to become into collaborators. Okay, turn your competitors into collaborators. And even like media links, because this is where you can start to move up from being just an authority to a celebrity. Okay, so when I say that I'm right now, as I'm recording this video in 2020, okay, January, I'm somewhere here in between, moving up over here. And I want to bypass celebrity and move to celebrity authority straight, but that's going to be a journey. And how is that going to happen? Is through strategic alliances, through media, through promoters, and even through other strategic alliances which where I'm being even more visible to larger audiences. Okay, and also doing stuff like this, posting content on social media. Okay, that will also come under rallying. Let's look at, I'll put content marketing again here, because content marketing is going to be there right through the way. So the more and more valuable stuff you keep posting, those will start to act as digital assets that will work for you 24/7. Okay, then what happens is number 6 is then it becomes into movement. Okay, the movement / revolution starts to emerge. Yeah, look at some of the big names in our country today, like Sadhguru. We've got many other, say Baba Ramdev and all these other spiritual gurus. They've started off this entire revolution following the same 6-step. What are you seeing? They define their positioning. They have the core message. They started rallying. Then they started to build their own tribes in the offline world, and then they started to post a lot of content, and then they started to create strategic alliances, and then they become a celebrity authority in their space. Yeah, it's become a movement. A revolution starts to emerge. Okay, and then number 7, once it starts to emerge, then it explodes. Okay, explodes in a positive way, not in a negative way. But yeah, they go like full on, and they are known. All the media wants to come to them, and then they become this. Okay, so these are the steps. By the way, did you guys find this useful? Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, just type in the comment box, was this useful? Just type super useful in the comment box if you're watching this even on Facebook. So this is what I wanted to cover today, that if you want to be an influencer, understand whether you want to be on the entertainer or the educator side. Understand the journey of the 5 different levels. Okay, and see, 80% of your success, 80% of the world are generalists and specialists. 20% are authorities. 5% are celebrities, and only the top 1% are celebrity authorities. Like you can count the number of people who are creating like massive shifts in the world. And in order to go in that direction, you need to follow these 7 steps here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up this mind map in my chat bot. Okay, as I'm speaking, and I want to answer some questions in a bit. And let me just put this up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just create a quick chatbot script now, which will be easy for me to deliver this for you. And if you're watching this right now, I'm going to give you like 1 or 2 minutes while I'm actually getting that PDF file ready and upload it into my chatbot system for you to get a download of. I want you to type in the comment box, what was your biggest takeaway? And I don't want you to just type a 1-liner or a 2-liner. Okay, in the comment box, I want you to write at least 1 paragraph of what did you learn from this, and what are you going to do about yourself based on what you've learned over here. Okay, so while I'm working on ManyChat and actually getting this file come to you, I want you to do this in the background. And even if you're watching a recording of this video, I'll give you a few seconds to do it, and then I'm going to give you this entire PDF as a special download. Okay, just give me a second. Yeah, it's a special download file, and inside that downloadable file, I'm also going to give you a gift. Okay, it's a gift to one of my courses, and I've given a special link to that course. I'll give it to you just in a bit. Okay, it's worth $97, and I want to give it to you for free. So let me now pull this up. Influence levels. Okay, that is the name of the file. I'm just going to go create something. By the way, how many of you are really keen to become celebrity authority? Just type me in the comment box. Yeah, just type me in the comment box. Okay, so what you got to do is, if you want to get your hands on this particular PDF file, I've created a special chatbot for you. And the chatbot, you need to go to asksids.com. All of you go to asksids.com. Okay, stay there on asksids.com. Okay, I'll give you the link, ASKSIDZ.com, and I am going to be crafting a message for you right now. Okay, and I'll tell you exactly how you can get your hands on this. Here's your file. I'm going to add this file. Go to asksids.com, and once you're inside asksids.com, I want you to type the words. I've just created a special code for you right now. Okay, the code is 5 space influence. 5 number 5 space influence. Okay, I'm going to share it on the screen so that you'll be able to see it. Let it all be in lowercase. You can see my mind map over here. I'm also going to give you a blueprint. If you go to sids.co/blueprint, I'm going to give you a $97 course gift for free. Go check it out. Go to asksids.com and type 5 influence, 5 space influence. I'm also going to test it out right now. And you will see me respond back to you quickly with a chat bot with the word saying, hey Siddharth, or hey your name, here's your file, and you have the PDF download over there. Okay, so grab your hands on it. Thank you so much for being till the end of this this session. I want to read some of your comments, and I'll personally respond to some of your comments. By the way, I have a few more minutes before I leave. I want to hang out for another 3 more minutes. Ask me any question that you may have. I'm just going to pull this up on my Facebook feed here, and I want to actually answer some questions. So ask me any question with regard to whatever you have learned till now for the next few minutes, and I will answer them quickly. Okay, all of you got it. I'm looking at all the names of people who are downloading this this file right now. You need to go to 5 space influence. In fact, let me just type this. I'm just going to do something really cool on this. Go to asksids.com and type 5 space 5 influence. I'll just put this up on the screen. All of you can see this. Yeah, asksids.com 5 space influence, and you'll get this entire file. Let's close this. So I'm looking at a few comments now. I'm just going to pull up the comment box here, and let's read some of the comments over here. Okay, Hardik is saying you missed this, how to get the mind map. Yeah, you can get the mind map with what I've said here. Okay, superb. So somebody is saying, Anand is saying there are different levels of influence building. That itself was a revelation. One thing for sure is that most of us may be in the generalist category. Yes, that's true. And he's also mentioning here that it would take a hell of a lot of effort to go to the levels of celebrity authority, I guess. But for sure, when there's an intention to get there, it'll definitely happen for sure. I mean, because many people, I mean, if you look at the celebrity authorities of today's day and age, it's like people have really worked a lot to make it happen. So it doesn't come easy. Okay, you got to really make it happen. So let me read some of your questions over here. Some more questions coming in. Let me just wait for some questions. Hardik is saying, is this going live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time? No, this is only live on Facebook at this point, but you may be watching a recording of this on my YouTube channel. So I'll be posting it later over there. Okay, superb. So I guess there are not many questions popping up at this point, and if there happen to be any, I will answer them. Otherwise, I'll just give it a few more seconds and we'll sign off. But in the meantime, go to asksids.com and actually type the word, the 2 words 5 space influence, and you'll get this mind map. In fact, I just built this mind map right now for you, right in front of your eyes, and I put that up on our chat bot for you to check it out. Okay, you'll get it on Facebook. So let me read some of the comments here. A lot of comments coming through. Okay, I'm just going to keep this muted, and I'm going to filter out the comments. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, so Santosh is saying how to select the right niche. Okay, Santosh, good question. I mean, if you want to select the right niche, there are only like 5 or 6 niches where people are ready to pull money out to pay you. Okay, macro niches. Either you are in the niche of business growth, or you're in the niche of people growth, or you're in the niche of health and wellness, or you're in the niche of relationships, or you're in the niche of what's the other one? Make money. Okay, so you need to pick one of them. And if you come to my next webinar, I will tell you more about that. Okay, my next webinar, let me see if I can pull up a link to see if I can give you access to that. If you're not yet in my inner circle, I'm going to give you a special link to it. Let me just type this up. You want to attend my next webinar, go to sids.co/freedom. Okay, sids.co/freedom. That is the link. Register for my next webinar. At the end of the webinar, I actually do a live niche clarity exercise. In 15 minutes, I actually help you find your niche. There's a process to it. I give a workbook and stuff. So if you want to be there, be there. Okay, it'll be fun. Okay, next question is Sneha saying, I'm in the health and wellness, just want to kill it. Awesome, you should. Okay, Hardik is saying, what if I'm confused between two opposite niches? I mean, just pick any one, or even just do a quick survey with your own group, asking them, okay, which one do you think I should do? Just find out. Do like what I would do is I would do a short survey form, share it with at least like 10-15 people, telling them, what, I'm creating this really, this coaching curriculum of, this whole topic, which is worth 1,000 rupees or say 5,000 rupees, and I'm going to give it to you for free if you just answer this question or do this survey. So you can actually do a survey, get the market's perspective of what they think about you and what they want from you, and then you just recreate that for them. Okay, that's the best way to do it. Okay, Manikandan saying, my wife is a part of ILH. I'm also aware of all the things in your community, and now she's in the setup challenge. Super cool. And if I want to join ILH, shall I join straight in the setup challenge? Okay, Manikandan, if your wife is doing it, that's great. But I would recommend that you start from the scratch again. Okay, don't just jump into level 2, which is the system setup. There's a lot of foundational blocks, a lot of foundational principles that I share in my level 1, which is important. So attend my webinar, understand how it works, and then make it happen. Okay, Rishabh, just you guys playing games here. Cool. Next is Satish is saying, Sid, what do you think about building niche into being a confidence coach? See, confidence is it sounds good. Yeah, you want to help people become more confident, but ultimately the confidence building happens. You need to narrow it down into a particular sector. You want to help entrepreneurs build more confidence to generate more sales. Now that's a micro niche. You want to help students increase their confidence so that they can get better jobs. Okay, now that is a better niche to be in. You want to help women get more confident in starting their own business from home. Now there is something over there. So confidence is something which is applicable to all segments of society, but you still have to create a micro niche and go narrow into that for you to be known for that. See, ultimately people want things faster, better, cheaper, better. Okay, faster, better, and cheaper. And if you can deliver that, then they're ready to buy. Okay. Yes. Ankit is saying my chair is moving on my own. No, that chair is my son is actually playing games on this side. Okay, and he's moving that around. Hardik is saying, should I disclose that I'm making a course? I think you already are making a course. Okay, cool. Next is Sneha. I can already see Dr. Eric Berg doing something in the health and wellness, and I'm deeply motivated to do a similar job. Fantastic. Yeah. So the best thing is find celebrity authorities in your space, and then you go and start to model them. If you have a celebrity authority, model exactly what they're doing. And that's how I did. I have my mentor's name is Vic Strizes. Maybe not as popular as a celebrity authority figure, but definitely one of the big influencers in the affiliate marketing space. And I'm just modeling exactly what he's doing. I'm just walking that same path. Building digital ecosystems, helping people create systems of their own, and creating multiple streams of income. That's so you got to pick somebody that you can model. Okay, Hardik is saying, how narrow is good? The narrower your niche, the deeper your pockets will be. You can make a lot more money. The riches are in the niches. Okay. Ankit is saying, how to set up the pricing for a course. I already have one listed for my existing customers, and 80% are ladies. So see, when you come to my webinar, I'll tell you more about pricing, but just to give you an idea, you need to create at least 3 levels of pricing. a basic level, which is a $100 level, 5,000 rupee level, a second level, which is a 10,000 to 20,000 rupee level, and then you have a third level which you can move it up to $1,000 and above. So when you are able to structure your entire system into three levels of pricing, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, then there is something you can actually you can actually leverage that to a much larger level. Good. Next question is by Ashwin Mohan. Ashwin is saying, let's see what's his question here. Yeah, I allowed my audience to choose their niche by doing surveys. Absolutely, that's a great way to do it. So the best way to choose your niche is also to do a survey, give a few options, and get people's feedback on what they feel that you can add value to. Mona is asking, what do you think about mindful parenting as a niche? See, parenting, it's very important as a niche, but not many parents are willing to spend money to learn about parenting, honestly speaking. Okay. Yes, there are courses, unless it's a burning need, there's some serious issues at home and there's relationships getting all over the place. Unless they need help, they don't actually go and buy anything around this. Having said that, what you can do, Mona, is, if you can tap into the emotion of the parent, because ultimately the parent is going to be making the decision. So if you're going to be creating a course on how to create young leaders of tomorrow, for example, now that is a little bit more attractive than just saying mindful parenting, because when you bring on the word mindful parenting session and all that, it automatically comes into this subconscious thing that they're not good enough, and usually the parents don't come for such parenting sessions because it's like indirectly saying that I'm not a good parent or something like that. So, but you have to change the angle, bring in an angle where you can tell them that if you're going to be creating leaders of tomorrow, if you want to really help people work with their teens to become the leaders for tomorrow, that becomes even more attractive. Does it make sense? Yeah. Superb. Manikandan saying, if I'm a sales niche, whether will it be a breakthrough for me, because niche also plays a major role in my digital growth, right? See, don't worry too much about that. I have when you come for my next webinar, in fact, if you guys have not registered, I'll give you the link once more. I'll be doing the next session. When you register for this, you'll be able to see it on that page. Let me pull up this. When you go to this link, sids.co/freedom, register for my webinar. I have a whole process on narrowing down your niche. Okay, so be there for that session. It'll be a 90-minute session that I'll be doing. When you click on that link and move on. Perfect. Sneha saying, how on earth do you push your students to kill camera shyness? I can't wait to start. I'm still confused whether I should make XYZ brand. Okay. Camera shyness everybody has. Even I'm a super introvert by nature, and not many people know about this. But when I turn on the camera, because I've done it so many times now, it's like an instant reflex. I can just go on and on. Like we've just gone like 42 minutes into today's session, and everything is spontaneous. I did not even have the mind map planned before doing today's session. I just had the intention that was set, and I just started to develop this as and when I was talking. So that is the key here. To overcome camera shyness, you got to start doing more of it. And by the time you reach the video number 5, 10, 15, 20, when you get so comfortable on camera, then there's nothing that can stop you. Okay, good stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be signing off right now. Cheers, God bless. And if you found this segment useful, if you found this Facebook Live useful, just type in the comment box your biggest learnings, your biggest takeaways. Just to recap over here, I have put together this detailed mind map for you. Okay, the detailed mind map. If you just joined in right now, we went in depth into the different stages of influence. I spoke about the kinds of influencers, the 5 stages of influencers, as well as the 7 steps on how you can become a celebrity authority. And for you to get your gift, go to asksids.com and just type the words 5 space influence all in lowercase, and you'll be able to get this mind map and a $97 gift that I have for those of you who are watching me live, or even if it's a recording. Okay, I'm going to sign off. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if you guys are not subscribed to me on YouTube, go to YouTube and subscribe over there. And I'll be posting a lot of cool stuff over there. Cheers. God bless. Good night. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.